Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're talking about the 2020/2021 CRV Sport model. Here we have it in the color Radiant Red Metallic. I think this color is beautiful and it is the prettiest red Honda has ever come out with so far. Here we have the side profile of the CRV, and you can see it's the exact same design, same dimensions as the lower trim level CRV. This one is just loaded up with more features. So we'll get into what those are. As you can see, here's the rear view of the car. It's quite handsome looking. It's very I would say mean looking, but very cool. And again, like I said, this is one of my favorite models from Honda, as it seems to be the favorite model of so many people. It's overtaking the Civic in recent years. Anyway, to unlock the trunk, you just touch the pad underneath. You can also unlock it from your key or from the inside of the vehicle, as I'll show later. Here is the rear of the trunk. The cargo floor can be adjusted to put on the higher level in case you want to have your seats flush. And here we have a power outlet. It's just a regular 12-volt circle outlet. So you can plug things like your coolers in or whatever you're plugging into your vehicle. To fold the seats down, you simply pull on the levers on either side and they will fold down slowly. Right now it's being held up by the seatbelt, so it's a little slower than normal, but that's what that looks like. And the Sport model, EXL, and Touring do come standard with this cargo cover, which the LX models do not. Just a lot of people ask about that, so I thought I'd mention it. And it's a really easily retractable cargo cover. As you can see, just flick it upward and then back down, and it's in. That can also be removed if you ever need to carry a taller object. You have the automatic trunk opening and closing button there. Also, you can adjust the height to which the trunk opens. You simply press and hold that button until it beeps twice, quickly in a row, and then it's set to the new position. The Sport model comes with standard 19-inch wheels. This model you're seeing here is outfitted with quite a few accessories. We've got running boards, window visors, roof rack, rails. Rails come standard, I should mention. Here you have the blind spot camera that I'm zooming in on, and you can see the blind spot camera is pointing to the right of the vehicle, and so you can see when you're changing lanes if there's anybody in your way, if you should beware, if there's cyclists or anything like that. You can really see a lot through that little camera, and it keeps clean really easily because it's placed underneath the side mirror, which is really smart in design. Now this car also has, as you can see, that front hood edge deflector. That's for like stone chips and things that might fly up onto your vehicle. These cars are also outfitted with the smart key entry system. So as you put your hand inside, that unlocks the door. To lock it, you just touch those three little ridges on the outside of the door handle. Here you have your window settings, your side mirror settings. So that's all nice and handy and very simple. The seat controls in the CRV Sport, it's a 12-way adjustable seat. That means you can tilt it all various ways, and it has lumbar support for those who are long commuters. Or if you have back troubles, it'll just, allow you to adjust the seat to more different kinds of positions, which is neat. Nice to have. Now, as I take a seat in here, I want to show you these features over here. The top left is road departure mitigation. That corrects your steering when you start to steer out of your lane, as long as that button's turned on. It's got to be showing the green light. Below it, we have the collision mitigation braking system. This is the system that brakes for you before you hit the vehicle in front of you. It'll tell you to brake on the screen as you're approaching the vehicle. If you don't brake in time, it brakes for you. There's traction control, front windshield wiper de-icer. I love that. You'll see at the very bottom of the windshield, just under where the wipers sit, there are these faint lines, and that's actually where the vehicle heats the wipers up, which is a really, really cool design. It also turns on automatically when you're using your remote start function. Remote starter's standard as well. Love that. Love that for a good Canadian winter. Even in the summer, you can also roll down your windows from your key. And then we also have the trunk opening button just to the right top there. So you press and hold that for 3 seconds and then the trunk will open. And then we have the blind spot camera over here. If you push that button, the camera will come on the screen. Also, if you indicate for a right turn, it automatically pops up on the screen there in the middle. Really neat feature. I love it. You have automatic headlights, automatic fog lights. Everything's automatic in these vehicles. When you switch into the off position, it will actually bounce back into the auto. And then down here, you have your Bluetooth controls, vehicle information screens, volume controls, and then various dash controls, because there's quite a few things that pop up over there. You have a heated steering wheel on the right side here. There is also the lane keep assist system, which controls the steering of the vehicle to keep you in the middle of the lane. It's kind of like an autopilot feature. Same thing with the adaptive cruise control. That'll control the speed of the vehicle for you. And then we have a rear windshield wiper, front windshield wiper with sensitivity adjustment. Again, love that. Love these automated features. They just make driving so much more enjoyable and easier. There's the start-stop button. These cars do come with that push button start. 7-inch display screen. The volume knob has been brought back. In 2017 and I think 18 there wasn't one. It was like a slide. Anyway, we have heated seats, front defroster, rear defroster, side mirrors. You have climate controls with dual zone temperature controls, meaning you can have 2 different temperatures on either end, which is really neat. You have your park, reverse. In reverse, you do have the rear view camera that comes on the screen here. 3 different angles to choose from. Neutral drive, sport. Sport gives you faster acceleration, and low is good for climbing up mountains. So sport does burn a little bit more gas. Here you have the parking brake. Brake holds the brake for you until you're ready to accelerate. Then you just touch the gas pedal and it cancels it. Auto idle for the engine shut off can be turned off. It's meant to stop the engine from running when you are stopped at a red light for more than 3 seconds. Economy mode helps to conserve gas by slowing down air conditioning speed and also reducing your acceleration. Here we have the regular side mirror, which in the AXL model comes with the auto dimming function. And then up here we have the sunroof controls as well as garage door programming. So you can really... It's just full of these great convenient features. The Sport model is really, really amazing. And I love what they've done with it, changing it from the EX to the Sport and adding all these cool new features. Really great stuff. Up here we have the sunroof. It's just the regular size above the driver and passenger seat. And this is what the passenger seat looks like. This is the same way the driver's seat looks. Just in the Sport model, you have the cloth part that you actually sit on, which I love because in the summer when the car gets really hot, if you ever sit on leather in shorts or a tank top or something like that, you'll know that it'll burn. So the cloth prevents that from happening, which is fantastic. I love it. And you still have the sides of the seat that are wrapped in leather, and so they look a little bit more elegant. The center console is leather as well. Underneath here, you have the smartphone connection. So that's for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You can plug in either device. And any other USB or anything you want to charge goes in the other outlet. There's a 12-volt circle power outlet here as well. I'll zoom in on that. And cup holders. Tons of storage space down here, I should mention. Really, really great use of the space. This little guy comes out and then tucks back in and away. So if you need to carry something taller in there, a lot of women like to put their purses in there, things like that. And then it comes right back down. You can see it's pretty deep. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's like about that deep. And we're going to put it back down. The armrest also does slide forward. I know a lot of people might not know that. And this is what the front of the vehicle looks like. So you have a 12-way adjustable seat. All different options are available. I can't imagine what more you could need. So that makes these vehicles very comfortable to drive over longer periods of time. And with the power adjustment seat, if you're sharing the vehicle with another driver, it can be really easy just to switch in and out, right? So you don't have to always manually adjust it back. And here is the rear of the car. Now we're just going to pull the seat up so you can see what that looks like. Really nice, really neat. Sorry about the papers on the floor. And the 90-degree angle door opening, it's like 85 degrees, but almost 90 degrees. So it makes it so much easier if you've got like kids that you're putting into child seats in the back, or, a dog crate or whatever you might have back there. You got cup holders in the armrest, which is always nice to have. And that's the passenger side of the vehicle. Now, the fuel door, I should mention, is released from the inside of the car by the driver's seat. And it does take regular gas, even though it's a turbo engine. It's a 1.5-liter turbo engine. So that's cool. You don't have to spend a premium on gas. And they come standard with these beautiful 19-inch wheels, alloys. And yeah, this is what the car looks like. What else? What else do we have to say? Yeah, the bumper has been redesigned in 2020 to 2021. The rear tail lights are also now tinted. As you can see, this car is outfitted with quite a few accessories, like I mentioned before. But yeah, beautiful color, beautiful design. This car is also ranking like the best SUV overall, just in all categories. If you look up Motor Trend articles or anything like that, you'll see for yourself. We do have the sensor in the front of the vehicle that's tracking the distance between your car and the car in front of it. So that's what the radar system, well, that's the radar is what the system, the collision mitigation braking system, the adaptive cruise control. There's a camera that's looking down at the lane lines. That's for lane keeping assist, road departure mitigation. But yeah, that's what we've got in the CRV Sport. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave them down in the comment section below. I promise I will answer all of them. And if there's any other vehicles you want to see reviewed, just let me know. Leave it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.